everyone. This feels really odd. I haven't like filmed anything for I can even say when. I'm gonna do like before this video comes out, there'll be like a life update. Trying to defrizz my hair, sorry. A life update video, but this one I just thought, well, it's still fresh in my head. I'm just gonna do a part 2 to my Coil experience. I just look back on my other video just to like try and know where to leave off, and I just realised how much I actually blabber on and don't even get to the point, so I'm going to try not to do that in this video. But yes, I would have just had it done in that video, and so that was last July, and we're now in July again. Oh my god, yes, literally July. So I would have had it nearly a year ago now, and I thought, oh, I just need to, I don't want to say man up, but like basically man up, because I was having a lot of pain with it, and I just thought, oh, it's just normal. It's just settling. I need to get used to it. Whatever excuse I always make, blame it on the endo. But it just wasn't ever settling. Sorry, Teddy keeps rolling around making funny noises. Yeah, it just never was really settling, and I just thought, oh, it will eventually. Maybe it's just taking some time, or this is what it's meant to be like. But for a while I could feel sort of scraping pains. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but that carried on until literally now. Yeah, I was feeling scraping pains. I couldn't sit really upright, couldn't sit on certain types of stools or whatever because I could feel it moving and scraping. If I moved my legs too quick, I could feel it moving. It was really odd. And obviously other things in that area were getting very painful, even more so than the endo made it. So it sort of defeated the whole object of me having it. It was meant to help the endo pain, not make it worse. So in my life update I'll let you know, but obviously I've been a bit busy lately, but so that makes the pain worse anyway. But I spoke to my pain nurse, because sometimes there's only so much your consultant can do. It's either surgery or no surgery, you know. There's not, I don't know, there's not a whole bunch they can do, whereas my pain nurse is like, right, that didn't work, let's try this option. And then he works alongside us, so it's really quite good in that way. So I spoke to her in March. Took a little while to get things sorted, but basically I had an ultrasound beginning of last month, and my coil was 7 millimeters I keep saying millimeters, millimeters into my vaginal canal, so it was completely in the wrong place. So what they think happened is it was put in the wrong place. It could have moved as well, like, cause I feel like towards the end it definitely did. The pain got more intense, so I do feel like it kind of moved. But when I was having it done, I'm sure I mentioned it, they did it like 5 times. They really struggled to get it in, so I should have just said, oh, let's just stop, but I'm too awkward for that. But in hindsight, I wish I would have just said, oh, don't worry, we'll just stop, because my consultant was, well, the man doing the ultrasound, I don't know what their name is, I can't think right now. He's sort of said like, no, they never should have really done it there. They should have let you come to the private hospital to get it done, because my womb's really high up and tilted. That's why I had so much trouble trying to get it in. That's why it was so bloody painful. So that was great fun. But so it was 7 millimeters into my canal. So he was like, oh, you've got a couple options. We can try and push it back in the right place. We can take it out, put a new one in, or we can take it out and go on Dianogest. So after having it done, I read more horror stories, obviously. And this is not what this is meant to be. I forgot to say that disclaimer at the beginning. If you are having a coil anytime soon, don't let this put you off. It's just, when I was having mine done, there wasn't much going around saying like good or bad or what could happen or side effects or anything like that. So I just kind of wanted to talk about it so people can talk in the comments if they've got good ideas, or if they've not good ideas, good experiences, or what they've had going on. But yeah, it got to a point where I was in so much pain from having it. I was like, do you know what? The thought of having another one, I just can't do it. And how much pain I went through to have it in. And like those days after, now I look back on it, I'm like, no, I should have known something was wrong. But I think deep down I did, but I was just like, oh, just shut up, just get on with it. It's hopefully going to work. I think I just had so much hope that it was going to work. I was just like, no, it's going to work. I need to leave it. And obviously it didn't, but there we go. Not everything always works, and that's fine. So I went to Spire today, had it removed. So that's good. Like, I thought that would be hell in itself, because how much pain I was having it in. What are you doing? Ted, you right? Lush, look at yourself. As much pain as I had having it in, I thought it was going to be even worse coming out. But I can honestly say it was in seconds. I did take loads of Oromorph before I went, just to proper jerk myself up to make sure I would feel at least as I could. I'm still drugged up apparently, so I can't even talk. Yeah, trying to feel the least amount of pain that I could. So maybe that helped, I don't know. I've come a little sleep, so hence the croaky voice. But yeah, it really wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, literally, obviously the speculum and all that's really uncomfortable and quite painful when they have to push on that. But him actually taking the coil out, I didn't actually know it was out until he said, quick look, here it is. And I was waving it, showing me, and I was like, get rid of it, bin it now. So yeah, this is the annoying thing. For some girls, it's absolute wonders. Like, they have it put in their laparoscopy, which if you are going to have it done and you are having a surgery sometime soon, definitely mention it to your gynecologist, just because it's not fun having it done while you're awake. I've got to be honest, I don't want to scare anyone, but if you get the opportunity, definitely do that. But we're strong, we got this. If you got to do it, you got to do it. But it's not ideal. But yeah, having it out wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was. But again, I don't want to look at it with rose-coloured glasses, because some people have also had horror stories of having it out. But I suppose that just depends who does it. Like, the person who took mine out today was my specialist, what's it called, consultant. So he's got obviously a lot of experience, and with like complex cases, it's not just a case of any normal womb in and out. But yeah, so that was that. So yeah, we decided to go on Diana Jest, which, heads up, yeah, if you go private, so this is the thing, right? It's still quite new, so it's basically contraception, but they can't class it as contraception because you can still get pregnant on it, from what I can gather. So they tell you to take other precautions while you're on it. Fine, great, whatever. So but it's basically a pill. So I'm waiting till tonight to start taking it. And then I've seen on like forums online, lots of girls have had really good responses with it. So I will do videos on that as well. How I'm finding getting on with that, how long it takes to kick in, I don't know. Same with everything else. Same with everything in endo. It's just like you're a guinea pig for it all, and you've just got to try it and hope for the best. But yeah, so I definitely will do videos on that. But I wasn't expecting, because it was a private script, I didn't click that, oh yeah, I'd have to pay. And I took it to my pharmacy, and he was like, oh, do you want a couple months, just like so we can get it up and running on your repeat, because eventually it will be on my repeat, so it'll be fine. So I was like, yeah, fine, I'll have 2 months. And then she was like, oh yeah, that's £63. I was like, shit, man. That sounded really common, sorry. I just really wasn't expecting that, so I was like, okay. And I kept trying to say to myself, well, you know, in other countries, they have to pay for their prescriptions, so I'm lucky to have this, and But I said to him, bare bloody work now, but there we go. So hopefully I'll get that sorted. But yeah, there's not too much to say on this video. It's just sort of a little mini part 2. Don't want to blabber on as much as I did in the first one, because oh my god, I was watching that and I was thinking, hun, this is something else. I like to try and merge videos together. But yeah, so having it out wasn't as bad as I thought. And you know your body, like, I wish I just said last year, look, something's not right, I think I need it out, because it's making me think, well, it's been in the wrong place this whole time, and that's why I could feel all the scraping. So if you are feeling scraping and weird pains, definitely go and have a scan, or go and see someone to talk about it, because I don't think that's normal at all, from what I can gather. Because straight away when I told my pain nurse, she was like, no, that doesn't sound right. So yeah, and it turns out it hasn't, well, that I know of, I don't actually know. He did mention there's any damage, but it was just, yeah, fully in the wrong place. So yeah, that's fun. But I'm gonna do a life update on a different video. I don't want to chuck it all on one, so this will probably come out after my life update. But yeah, I hope everyone's good, and as always, if you want to message me on my Instagram or in the comments or anything, go for it. Why not? I'm up for a chat. Got a bit of free time on my hands now. So yeah, nice to be back, kind of. Oh yeah, I've had new wallpaper since I've been on here, probably. And my crystals you've obviously seen, but they're growing rapidly, and I've even got some sat around that I need to cleanse. So yeah, I'll talk to you all soon.